हाय, वेलकम टू ज्यूरिसेज अकेडमीज यूट्यूब चैनल। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं 5 फैक्टर्स टू कंसिडर while deciding which college you should pursue your LLM from. Primarily, the conflict which arises between choosing a lower ranked NLU versus a private college for LLM in India. तो इस वीडियो में we will be discussing what are the pros and cons and what factors you should be considering before making a smart decision on where you should pursue your LLM from. So the main question that comes is how to decide between a lower NLU and your other options. Because I'm believing that if you're appearing for LLM exams, then you would have definitely appeared for the CLAT PG examination. So you have not been able to score very well in it if you are getting lower ranked NLUs or tier 3 NLUs for your LLM. Then should you take those NLUs, or what are the other options that you should be basically looking into before making a hastened decision? Now, because all NLUs do not offer the same standard of education, because a few of them have been very recently added and they do not have the infrastructure at the moment to cater to LLM students properly, it is important and wise to make an informed decision and not to just go by the NLU tag. So it is very important that you don't fall for the tag, but you actually weigh your options and weigh the college properly to understand would it be a wiser decision to pursue LLM from a lower NLU, or would it be wiser to pursue it from a private university or even other traditional universities that are there. So let's see how to make this decision. The very first factor that you should be considering is your choice of specialization. Now, because your LLM specialization is very important, because that's going to decide your future career path as to what you want to do, it is conducive to that. So your choice of specialization is very important. So if you're not getting your choice of specialization in the lower ranked NLU, then it is obviously better to go for other colleges, especially private colleges that offer that specialization. So do not compromise on your specialization just because you are getting an NLU which is not even that good, because your specialization is something which will stay with you for the rest of your career, whereas the NLU tag won't really matter as much if you do not have the specialization that you want. The second factor that you should be considering is the locational preference. So there are a lot of people who have locational preferences, but I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about the location of the college, in the sense that what will be getting you more exposure in terms of opportunities after LLM. So let's say if you're getting a lower ranked NLU which has a locational disadvantage, let's say if it is in Shimla or Aurangabad, as opposed to a good college, be it a private college or be it a good traditional university in, let's say, Delhi or Bombay, then of course going for the locational preference is a better choice. Of course, depending on whether you're getting a specialization or not. So locational preference should also be one of the factors, especially if you are confused between a lower NLU and other colleges. This will obviously not apply for higher ranked NLUs, because they do offer that kind of exposure in terms of the quality of students. So you don't have to worry about these things there. Now, coming to the third very important factor that you should be considering is the fact that some private colleges are actually better than tier 3 NLUs. So, because tier 3 NLUs are very recent, they are just getting established, so they do not really have the resources at the moment. But there are some very good private universities which are very old and which have been catering to students for very long, and they have a good reputation even for their LLMs. So, do not just fall for the NLU tag that you have to do a LLM from an NLU, irrespective of how that NLU is, because there indeed are some private colleges which are better than some NLUs as well. Now, coming to the fourth factor, what is your motive behind doing LLM? So everybody has different purposes as to why they want to do LLM. A few people want to keep it as a backup option because they are preparing for judiciary. Some people want to go into academics, and that is why they are doing LLM. And some people want to get a corporate placement, so they might want to specialize, especially in corporate laws, for getting placed. So what is your motive behind doing LLM should be clear to you, because that will also affect your decision of what specialization you choose, and it will also affect your decision of which college you choose, because not all LLM colleges offer specializations that you want, and they do not offer placements as well. So a lower ranked NLU or a tier 3 NLU most probably will not be having an active placement cell for LLM students at the moment. So it might be wiser to look at other options as well. So please be very clear on what your motive is before you finalize a college. Lastly, financially smart decision. So as you know that LLMs do cost a lot even for the 1-year program, even at NLUs. So it is wiser to take that decision smartly, that if you're getting a lower ranked NLU and you will not be able to get the same benefit from enrolling in that course as you might get from a private university or even from other traditional universities, it is not wise to take on that financial responsibility for yourself or for your parents. So make a financially smart decision depending on what services the college is going to offer you in the longer run. So I hope that has helped you in understanding how you should go about your dilemma of whether you should choose a lower ranked NLU or a private college or even any other traditional universities. If you like this video, please like and share and subscribe to our channel. And if you are new, you can join our Telegram channel as well from the link given in the description box.